I have a helmet. Here's the helmet that I pepped out. So I just resined it on the outside. Then I coated the inside with fiberglass cloth. And it's ready for the next step. I'm not going to cover the whole helmet. I'm going to leave some of the edges because they're really sharp edges. I don't want to cover them in clay and then ruin the detail that's already there. I also started doing the armor. I got the chest piece done for the torso. Looking really sick. I really like this. It really came out really nice. I'm really happy with it. Look, here's what I got done so far. Got a lot done since the last time. So I got the chest and back and abs. I had to make those abs from scratch because the file wasn't really too accurate. Got the forearm guns done almost. Just got the base of the guns. I have to do the actual guns, which I'll probably do from scratch and reference. Got the legs done, and I drew the detail where I'll be etching in all those lines. Still need to do some stuff on the torso to reinforce the back to hold the minigun, and just some other things before I can seal and paint this thing. I'm really excited to paint it, but I can't really do it right now. I have some other stuff I need to work on. And the War Machine cast, I started working on it. When this cast came out of the mold, it was really crappy and I got really pissed off. I was like, oh man, I just wanted to throw it away. But I don't know. I just started sanding it a bit with some 40 grit sandpaper and started to take shape. It's not going to be 100% accurate, but man, is it ever going to look badass on that costume. So in other news, I test painted one of the War Machine costume parts. You can see I test painted the shoulder. I added the Air Force decals. I just made a stencil and I spray painted it white. I added some battle damage, some dry brushing effect. You can see I fixed the eyes a little bit. They're a little bit more bigger, so it doesn't look so squinty. I basically etched out areas that I need to fix. The line is actually here. So that way I need to etch in this line here because there's a detail right here. I need to fill here, put some detail points here, and basically fix the top where it's all uneven. As you can see, I have it planned out. And I will get to that soon. But the faceplate's looking awesome. Like, it's the way I wanted it to look compared to last time. I also sanded down the mohawk because it was too high. And all I need to do is etch in these details, as you can see, just to bring out the details before I seal and paint it. It'll be good once I have everything painted, so that way, you know, it's only like a few little small things that I need to do, but it'll be good to paint it now because it's getting cold here in Canada. The color's looking really good. It's not the accurate color, but it really works. Like, I'm happy with the color. At first I was bummed, but once I started adding the details and the battle damage, I was pretty hyped. As you can see, I painted the other shoulder and added the decal on the attachment there. It's looking really good. I added the helmet on top just to show you guys what it looks like in proportion. The proportions are pretty good. It could be a little bit better, but I'm happy. At least it's not a gigantic bobblehead. Here's a shot of the back. You can see the silver details in certain areas. I didn't go too crazy on the details because it's, you know, it's just for Halloween, and there were pretty intricate details to get on foam. Plus the minigun's gonna really take a lot of the attention away. So I figured I'd just get the basic details so it looks good. If I get some time this weekend, I'm gonna probably cut the faceplate off and then fix all those areas that I need to fix on the helmet, and then I should be pretty much ready to go with the motorized faceplate motor and hinges. Here's the War Machine helmet. You can see all the details that I was telling you about, like this one here. And I cleaned up the ears and all that, and I cut it apart. You can see here I etched in all the details. It just needs a lot of spot filling, like these little areas here, but otherwise it's pretty clean. As you can see, I cut off the faceplate, have it ready for the hardware and all that. It's looking really good. I'm really extremely happy with the War Machine helmet. Hope you guys like it. In regards to the rest of the suit, I haven't been able to paint it because it's really cold out and windy. I painted these in the garage today. Even when I painted these, I just primed them. Like, this is a Krylon primer and this is a filler primer, just to get the color contrast, you know, to show it off a little bit. But paint's taking forever to dry, so got the abs painted. I just need to color the front of the abs with the gunmetal color. Need to do the battle damage scuffing. Still need to paint the legs. Hopefully I can do that tomorrow morning. And build some shoes, and then the guns and electronics. So I have a week or so. I think I can pull it off. Suit's looking good. Got the decals on there, Air Force. That's about it. I just want to make this quick update, show you guys what I've been working on, to show you guys that I was able to paint some more parts, and I'm really happy with the way it's going. This thing's gonna look really awesome after Halloween, standing here on display. So I'm glad I actually made this and attempted it once again. I present you the Variable Threat Response Battle Suit unarmed version. I had a good day. Got a lot painted. It was nice and warm. Did the battle damage and everything. Painted the helmet just because, you know, I don't want to take a chance on the weather, so I just painted it quick. All I need to do on the suit are the forearm guns, the minigun, and the helmet hardware. And this thing is done. And the minigun is hooked up to a motor, and then when you press the trigger, the motor will spin, giving you the realistic minigun action.